Guys, what a hell of a week this Paul had. So, you might have realized I didn't post videos in a while. Reason for that is, in case you don't know, I'm a student. I'm in my last year of my doctor's program. I'm doing all these internships. I get home on the weekend, I'm like, gonna watch some movies. Gonna, do some reviews and shit like that. What kind of prank did YouTube want to pull on me? Well, they deleted my channel. Yeah, they deleted my channel, and I thought I'd make a video explaining all what happened with this channel, because I know some of the viewers in this community, they're content creators as well, so just in case this shit happens to you, what to do. I don't like doing non-film related videos on my channel. I don't think there's any that's non-film related. Arguably, the Bill C-10 video was non-film related, but I feel like it did pertain to film because it involved Netflix, and it was a pretty concerning issue to me. By the way, that bill passed. Our Prime Minister doesn't watch Garage Movie Club, but it's okay. I have 150 subscribers, so he can suck it. How many subscribers does the Prime Minister have? Am I right? Alright, so, taking you through this journey step by step, I think it's a very important thing to talk about because, as I said, you're content creators, and this shit can happen to you, folks. So it all started on a Saturday. I was having beers with two of my good friends, and all of a sudden, I get a notification on my phone. And what does the notification say? It says, your channel has been suspended. And it's written like, I'll put the email up here, and in the email they wrote like, I know this might be concerning to you, yada yada yada, whatnot, and it kind of devastated me, because I've been doing this channel for almost a year. I've been improving my channel gradually, I've been buying cool stuff for my set, this cool Big Lebowski blanket for my table, the little lights here, and my Pam Grier poster, and the wall behind me, that all costs money, and you're just gonna, like, cancel my channel like that? So I get that email. I'm quite a bit concerned. We're having beers. It was kind of a mood killer, and then it led me to drink more beers, which led me to have a hangover, which isn't fun. My friend's like, don't worry about it. I see YouTube all the time. I'm a big YouTube consumer. This shit happens all the time. Your channel will be up and running in no time. And I'm like, fine. So we drink a couple more brewskis and go on. Then the next day, I decide to tackle the issue head on. They gave me the opportunity to appeal, which I took advantage of. I decided to write an appeal. And I'm going on Google and I'm looking at people who've been in similar situations, what they've written in their appeal. I'm doing a ton of research here, and you're only allowed to do 1,000 characters, okay? I had to cut a few words out here and there. It's pretty hard to get it under 1,000 words. But I'm writing, they said like, oh, make sure that you're quoting the community guidelines directly, showing them that you've read it and stuff like that. And it took me a good deal of time to do that, just because I really wanted my channel back. So I have it all written out. It's like fucking prose. It's sexy. It's, I think I would have gotten an A if I was taking high school English, I will say that. But I'm not in a high school program, so it doesn't matter. I keep going on tangents in these kinds of videos. So I wrote my appeal, and when I thought it was beautiful and ready, I sent it. Guys, I shit you not right now. Look at me in the face, I shit you not. They declined my appeal within 4 minutes of sending it. I send the email. Apparently YouTube read the appeal and decided to keep my account suspended, which obviously no one read it, and arguably neither should they, because my channel only had 150 subscribers going in, so they basically didn't really give a fuck. Then, I started becoming a little nervous. You can argue just do another channel, which is still gonna, be pretty difficult, because I have no way of contacting my community. I don't have an Instagram, a Twitter, or anything like that. So, I was basically fucked. And I was getting a little pissed because not only that, I didn't back up most of my videos. I do like about 2 videos a week. Sometimes I'll go even more. During the month of October, I was releasing over 1 video a day because I was doing Zombie-thon, and I would do the occasional movie review here and there. So I started getting pretty concerned because I had so many videos. I didn't back up because, like, I was lazy, basically, but also it takes a lot of storage space. By the way, there's no way of contacting YouTube. It's not like Amazon where you can go on Amazon and if you have like a customer question, they have like a little chat, and none of that. YouTube does not have that. There's no way of contacting anyone at YouTube. I hear there's a way of contacting them if you get monetized. You can actually contact them, but other than that, no. I heard the only way is to cross your fingers, make a Twitter post, and hope someone from YouTube reads the Twitter post. Guys, I don't have Twitter. I'll go as far as to say Twitter is the cesspool of the internet.
Rihanna decided to fight back, as the tweet Vine sent her was downright cruel, saying, "Chris Brown beat you because you're not pretty enough." A following tweet read, "Rihanna, no one wants to be your lover, so you call everyone and their mother that I almost named my new dog Rihanna."
So I don't have a Twitter. I had made a Twitter a while ago because I thought maybe I can get into this, but I really didn't get into it. I thought it was pretty boring, and I just made a post. I said my channel Garage Movie Club got deleted. I'll put the tweet up here, and anyway, someone retweeted that, which I don't know how, because I don't really have friends on Twitter, or whatever they call them, followers, I guess. So I put the tweet up and someone retweets it, and I feel like that got YouTube's attention, thankfully. And then YouTube sent me a reply saying that they're gonna look into my channel and see if I've done anything wrong, stuff like that. 48 hours later, I would say, my channel was back up and running. It still took me a good deal of time to figure all that shit out, do the research and all that shit, and that's why I haven't put a video in a while. And then after all that was done, I had work to do that I've been putting off. I've been telling my boss, just give me a day off, I need to figure some shit out, you know. And I've been, all this for my YouTube channel. I hope you guys appreciate it. Look at you guys, I could pinch your fucking cheeks. I want to thank someone, and that's my good buddy Pure Hangout. Pure Hangout actually saw that my channel got deleted and noticed it and sent me an email, which I really appreciate. At first, I thought the reason why they deleted my channel was because my review with my sister got a little edgy at certain points, where we do the game of Guess That Controversy, and we try to like kind of make fun of some stuff. Just going off of that little segment was more of a criticism of film journalism rather than any issues. I feel like the state of film journalism is pretty awful. I remember reading this article about Zack Snyder's Justice League having too much testosterone, and I was just like, what the fuck? I feel like film journalism has hit an all-time low, and that segment was kind of poking fun at film journalism. I'm sure there's an issue at hand with the whole controversy of In the Heights, but I was kind of making fun of film journalism more so than any social issues there. But I thought that's what would get my channel taken down. Turns out it wasn't really that. So my roommate, his coworker, has a pretty big YouTube channel as well. And my roommate, I think, showed my YouTube channel to his coworker and asked him, "What do you think the problem here? Why do you think YouTube would remove them?" The YouTuber basically said, I had 2 titles. One was like written featuring Free the Copyright, and the other one was written featuring Pure Hangout. So I kind of featured 2 people's YouTube channels in my videos. YouTube saw that as me doing sub for sub, which I'm still not too sure what that is. I think sub for sub is like, hey, I plug you, you plug me, and that way we get a broader reach, which I guess YouTube doesn't want you to do that because it's artificially increasing your numbers. Those 2 people, I don't view it as sub for sub. They subscribed to my channel, and I decided to feature them because I actually did like their content. I didn't view it as a sub for sub, but probably the YouTube algorithm saw it as a sub for sub. I feel like that's the more likely scenario rather than me and my sister doing a few edgy jokes that weren't quite that edgy, if you ask me. Watch out, people, if you decide to feature other channels in your channel. I think that thing is so stupid, by the way. If you're allowed to feature ads for money, you should be allowed to feature other YouTubers out of the kindness of your heart. I don't know, that's just me. I see people promoting Raid Shadow Legends, and that looks like basically the biggest scam ever. And here I am promoting smaller YouTubers, and I'm getting dinged for it, and I get my channel destroyed for it. Or not destroyed, it came back, but it might get my channel suspended for that. I can see how someone can abuse the subs for sub, but if you ask me, the whole thing is kind of stupid. Well, I'm biased. I got my channel suspended for it, and I didn't really do sub for sub anyway. That whole thing got sorted out. I want to talk to you guys about some research I've been doing about this whole situation, and where do I see my channel going from here. First of all, I've been looking into alternatives to YouTube. None of them can replace YouTube. Reason being is because YouTube is owned by Google. Google has a lot of storage space, and to run a website like YouTube, you just need a lot of storage space. For it to be free, anyone can upload videos. That shit has to be run by a major company like Google. I think my friend even tells me Google doesn't make a profit out of YouTube, which is pretty likely in my opinion. Where do I go from here? I've been looking at the alternatives. They're not as appealing as a YouTube. I'm just going to say it. I appreciate the fact that they exist, and I still want to utilize them, but my YouTube channel is not going away, is what I'm saying. So me and Jacky are looking into a way to upload our videos to other sources. Some of the ones I've been researching on are Dailymotion, which was bigger back in the early 2000s and kind of lost steam, and YouTube kind of took over. Itchy eye. And there's Vimeo. Vimeo is a bit more hipstery, a bit more for film fans, so I feel like it's appropriate that I put some of my stuff on Vimeo. It's like for independent artists. That one costs money to have an account though, so that's how Vimeo gets around the whole storage space situation. I did a Reddit post where I talked about the whole account situation and what to do, because I honestly had no clue. And someone said, if I were you, I'd look into Odyssey. And Odyssey is this website, from what I understand, when you upload a video to YouTube, it automatically uploads to Odyssey, and people can view your content on Odyssey. They also put a blockchain on your video so that it's like encrypted and that's the only one. And they use cryptocurrency as a method to tip artists. And I think the way it works is that you have to pay a certain fee to get onto the website. You have to pay like maybe, I don't know, I'm not going to speculate. You pay like, say, $10 to get onto the website, but that becomes cryptocurrency and you use that money to tip artists. I think that sounds really interesting. So I'll keep you guys posted if I do end up making an alternative to Disney. I shit on Disney so much that I accidentally said Disney just now. I'm thinking of posting my videos on an alternative to YouTube. That would also broaden my reach as well. Yeah, I'm going to look into it a bit more. I'll let you know how the research is going. I feel like uploading to all those websites would be appealing. The only thing is it takes a lot of time. I have to upload to YouTube, which will take maybe 20 to 30 minutes, put the thumbnail there, all that shit. Imagine having to do that 4 or 3 times, not including Odyssey, I guess. Would be a little lengthy. I'm sure there's some app out there that exists that will upload to all 3 at once. But yeah, again, I have to do a bit more research on that. Lastly, I want to talk about some lessons I learned from this. Lesson number 1 is no longer promote your friends, kids. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to keep doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. Number 1 thing I learned, guys, if you're content creators, back up your shit. Do it now. It's going to suck. It's really going to suck. Because you have to go to your videos one by one and re-download them and then upload them to like Google Drive. So download all your shit, back it up on a hard drive, back it up on a cloud server, do whatever you got to do. If you got to spend money on that extra storage space, spend money on that extra storage place. Get a subscription to one of them, which leads me into number 2. I'm canceling my Google Drive subscription. Add a Google Drive subscription to get 1 terabyte of Google Drive space. This experience was a little negative to me, and I feel like the fact that YouTube was so quick to pull the plug on my channel and just remove all of my stuff so that I can't access it, what's from stopping them from doing that to my Google Drive? There is a difference. I'm paying for Google Drive. I'm not paying for YouTube. YouTube is a free service. But someone, like a big corporation like that, I'm sure $0 and $100, it's the same amount when it comes to me. I don't trust them as much anymore, so I don't want to encourage them to do stuff like that. Again, probably just a negative experience, but a company that's so quick to pull the plug on my channel, I don't want anything happening to my material as well. I might just wait for my subscription to expire and just not renew it. I'm thinking of OneDrive. I think that's the best one. Amazon has theirs. I don't like Amazon. They can go fuck themselves. I think Mac has one, which the Mac one is appealing to me, but it's either going to be that or OneDrive. So that's the second lesson I learned, is I'm no longer going to use Google Drive as a method to back up my shit. I'm going to move to OneDrive. Lesson 3 is one that's it's pretty far in the future, but say this channel does explode and I do end up getting monetized, which I don't see happening for maybe a year or maybe 2. Maybe even 3. Let's be a little conservative, I guess. Yeah, I don't see this happening, but if I had the opportunity to get monetized, I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it. First of all, I don't see it being that much money in 2021. I'm going to have a normal job anyway, so might as well work the normal job, whether that's door dashing or whatever the fuck. I'll do anything. We'll suck dick for money. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't want to... Why did I say that? I don't want YouTube monetization. Maybe within the videos I can do advertisements or something like that. I'm just thinking down the line. This was a bit of a bad experience for me. Caused me a lot of stress. And I feel like if YouTube is breathing down my neck this much, and this is only a channel with 150 subscribers, and all those subscriptions were honest subscriptions too. If YouTube is breathing down my neck already, I can only imagine being an employee for them. It must be miserable. It truly must be miserable. And I'm sure it gives good money, and it's really awesome to do your passion for money, but I always think content first. And if I'm going to have to tailor my content to not get my account deleted, no thank you. So I don't see monetization as being in the cards going forward, and I'll look into alternatives if I feel it comes to that. If I am eligible for monetization on YouTube, I'm going to look at stuff like Patreon instead. I'm going to look at maybe Substack or something like that. I just don't like the way... I don't want to be a slave to YouTube and them have me by the balls. I don't like having an overlord over me. I'm a bit of a punk rocker. Guys, I'm even wearing the Sex Pistols t-shirt, okay? I'm a bit of a punk rocker. I don't like being a slave to corporation. So, yeah, those are the 3 lessons I learned from this whole experience. Monetization, I'll see. Google's going to be waving a fat check in my face. I'm going to be like, fuck it, I'll take it. That's the first one. Again, it's so long. I need 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 150. I'm not even close to the goal. But I'm just saying, if that was an option, I don't see myself taking it. Number 2, I'm no longer doing Google Drive. I would much prefer move to one where I feel like my content won't disappear forever. 3 was back your shit up, guys. Just back it up. Okay? YouTubers, pure hangout. I know you're listening to this video. Back your shit up. Maybe even video instructions guy. I know you have a YouTube channel. Guys, back your shit up. And do all the other things I did. I'm going to do more research on those alternative video platforms. I'll let you know how that goes. If I know anything, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, see ya.